This is Warriors Abyss. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is a spin-off entry in the Dynasty Warriors franchise where you get to play as, I think they said something like over 100 heroes. It's yeah, pretty ridiculous and crazy. So it's the staples of the franchise that you're probably familiar with, which is cutting through massive selections of enemies, and they've just kind of taken a rogue-like approach with the setup. So now you're kind of doing these weird Into the Abyss kind of re-battle things that kind of go on, and yeah, killer combos, 100 more heroes to play as, a new form of, yeah, well, players to play as, ally with, and stuff. Tons of characters, basically. Hero characters. Heroes can be summoned to help eliminate enemies. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Some levels of challenge. Take command of historic warriors, and fight countless swarms of enemies, and gain victory, and all that great stuff. It's basically all the ridiculousness of Dynasty Warriors, but in a little bit of a different gameplay format. Kind of works. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's like just sort of a, you know, top-down perspective on this stuff. Emblems, that's great. Total battle power, yeah, that's fantastic. The Slay emblem, great, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. So, for this experience, we have... Hurry up and defeat them. Aren't they all... Oh, there's more over here. Well, I wanted to use my ultimate, it just kind of didn't do it. Okay, anyways. So there's two modes for this game. I know, right? Two graphical options, kind of crazy. So there's like your typical, like, 4K, 60, prioritize the resolution, and then there's also the option to... graphic settings, but you have to go to like the main menu to do it, and then it's like slightly less than 4K, and it's 120 FPS. So I don't know if I necessarily need to show that, because it's like, I don't think you're really going to notice as much with YouTube not supporting 120 FPS, but I wanted to make sure that that was aware, like that you were aware that that is sort of an option with this game. Yes, yes, I get it. You get lingering souls and all that. You do a big battle. The magical tree. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. The crystal tree. And this is where you get all the warriors. I got everybody. I can form a bond with Kaneochi. Yeah, soul bonds. And game flow. Yes, save my game. Okay, I will show you it. Prioritize performance. Which I believe prioritize performance is actually like the default option when you're playing this, so, you know, keep that in mind. And then you can see all the heroes here. Everybody's here. They got, Who's this? No? No's here? Ran Maru? Keija Maeda? Ina? Hideyoshi Tatamoi? It's ridiculous. Everyone's here. Akuni, Joyoman Ishika, Kanoichi, we've got Kaio, Jinji, everyone you ever knew or loved from the Dynasty Warrior games. They're all here. Even the ones you've never heard of, they're all on the roster. Even Pang Tong. Zhang Fei, all of them. Dongzuo, they're all ready to go. Wow, they have a very busty selection of ladies here. Clever butterfly. Let's play as No. And they all have different abilities and styles. There's just so many of them. Wasn't there other options I was supposed to be able to choose before going into battle? Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you get to mow down just massive, never-ending selections of enemies at incredibly high frame rates, just because, out of spite, honestly. Yeah. Thanks for that. I will form an alliance with Zenji here, because I think it's my only option. Yes. And then you get the attributes of that. See, it's crazy. This game, it's madness is what it is. The Dynasty Warriors franchise, it's endless is what it is. Like there's just so much you can do with it. Combos, attacks, different game styles. The versatility of this franchise is nothing short of incredible. Yeah, it really is amazing what they were able to kind of keep achieving with this franchise. Seriously though, like it is kind of crazy, right? Form an alliance. I choose you in a... Karma. I will choose Karma. And you're just going through the fiery depths below. Why are we here? It's hard to say. The cinematic opening probably explained everything, but yeah, just crazy Dynasty Warriors action. It's actually kind of a clever concept, right? Flashy gameplay, pretty simplistic styling, roguelikes, recognizable IP and stuff that people like and know. I get it. That was so bad. Thank you very much for the soul embers. I'll do this quest. Defeat 60 enemies, it shall be done. It's just utterly ridiculous. Now I'm thinking of something like this, but with like the Dead or Alive universe would be hilarious. It works, it really does. Like, it's a neat concept, looks cool, plays well. Don't really have any complaints. I mean, it's not the deepest of things, but there's definitely some deep mechanics in this. You know, had this been a little bit more simplistic, I'd almost call this Dynasty Warriors meets like Vampire Survivors, but obviously different kind of games, right? But that's what I'm thinking of. We're just like mowing down massive armies of enemies. Defeat the decoy warrior within 1 minute? That's not good. The decoy warrior didn't fall into my ultimate ability. But at least I accomplished it nonetheless. I actually really like the vibe of this. Okay, Emma. That's great. Thank you for the benefits. With the Slay emblem. That's what I'm talking about. It's time to get slaying, and then you just create these ultimate combo things with these different units. I think somewhere along the way, Koyo Tecmo realized that people just like mulching through massive armies of enemies. It's just very satisfying, especially since they've kind of gotten the performance smoothed out on these like massive destruction, killing lots of guys kind of games. Yeah, they're really rolling. Defeat 70 enemies within 45 seconds. What am I, invincible? What is that thing? The Sin Spear? You can definitely tell they're still trying to like innovate with this franchise at least, which is kind of neat, you know, doing different things with it. Yeah, it's just simplistic, never-ending dungeon halls of battles. And you get all these upgrades to become even more powerful. Only him. Can I re-roll? I have 6 chances, okay. And I ended up with... Isn't this like the same guy? Okay. Sure, welcome to the team. With an ice emblem. That's what I'm talking about. It's a ridiculous but really interesting concept. Ah! There's a lot of stuff going on the screen, and I'm not even sure I fully understand what's happening right now. I'll be honest with you. There is chaos, there is action, there's explosive stuff. It's madness is what it is. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on here. That was crazy. I'm not bothered by my appearance, by the way. Yeah, okay. Oyochi, welcome to the team. I need more karma emblems. This is kind of crazy. This is like, oh, some of them went up and hit the screen. That is so cool. You saw that, right? Where like they literally, well, maybe you didn't see that, but like they bumped up because they were smacked, and they actually went up into the air and hit the screen. That's such a cool little effect. Oh, I love this. Seriously, this is a really, really neat game concept. And there's all these different like characters you can play as too and stuff, and it's like simple enough to jump into, and then there's like actually complexity to it too. Neat. This is crazy, and then you're just like mowing through them all casually and stuff. It's kind of stunning. It's art. How many do I have left? Defeat 3 punished souls. What are punished souls? These things on the ground? These are booming souls. Combo, unlimited combo. I don't even know what a punished soul is, but I hope it's dying. Oh, this is a punished soul. I failed the mission. Well, that's heartbreaking. This feels ominous. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have saved my ultimate for this. It's a boss! I should have saved my ultimate. I've actually got like really low health here because like... Yeah, I've got 16 health. I'm gonna die. Fatality, no! Game over. It doesn't take forever to play, and then you gain stuff to go and become more powerful. Oh. The Hall of Bonded Spirits. Leo Boo? Leah Bay? Where's Kaio Kaio? Kaio! I don't know where Kaio Kaio is. Twin Sickle? Wow, this is a ridiculously in-depth skill tree. Look at all the characters. Suzuki, welcome to the team. Okuni, welcome to the team. The Great Hall, what about my collection? If I'm not mistaken, holy, that's a lot of weapons. Hero list. I believe I'm supposed to have outfits too, but I don't know how you use the outfits. I'll unlock Twin Sickle, whatever that means. Oh, that's an achievement is what that is. I see, so the more you unlock, the more battle things you have available to you. And you keep just using the tree to, like, gain all these heroes of, Dynasty Warriors. I assume that means Kaio Kaio is really far down the list. A lot of these ladies have incredible assets, I will say that. I can't unlock that one. And I've got like 2,600 blue stuff, so I can go pretty high up. Well, some of these guys are really expensive. Zuki Lang is 4,500. In this economy? Oh, there's the change costume option. Okay, so who else do I have? Okay, like a sword thing. So, like, which ones do I have? I guess ones that you, like, go over, you can change the costume on. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's only some that I have costumes on, because I think it's supposed to be like classic Dynasty Warrior costumes for some of them, and others, you know, don't have that. Do I want to challenge Kai? I think it means enter the challenge with Kai. This is pretty sweet. I like this a lot. The Blazing Waste. This is actually pretty fun. You know, every now and then you get a surprise game and you go, oh, this is actually really enjoyable. And you kind of build up and you go through the tree of chaos. Tears of blood, let's go for it. And then you do runs, and the runs depends on how like skilled you are, I guess, on your run. And then you kind of go further and further, and yeah, like, I get this. It's neat. Seriously, I'm impressed that this franchise, despite how old it is, they just keep coming up with new ways to do something a little bit different with it every time. I mean, a lot of their games were quite similar for a while on them, but this is actually an interesting change-up. Oh. Sweet, right?